And here we are. How is everybody tonight? Hey, honey. Hey, Al, how you doing, sweetie? Hey, Hope. Oh, my camera's not even on. You can blame Cocky for that one. He is currently running around. Yeah, I've been off for a little bit, Al. I was really ill. Couldn't stay warm. Couldn't keep nothing down. It was horrendous. Whatever my daughter picked up in school, I do not know what it was. But I'm starting to feel a little bit better, I think. Hopefully, I'm starting to feel a little better. Let's go here. But it's been a crazy week in this household. Everyone has been ill. Yeah, I've noticed. Hope, I've noticed. I can't believe how pear-shaped everything's gone. You think it's going to get better and it just seems to get worse. What is going on? I just don't get it. One moment, let me just get this little guy down here because he's going to do my head in otherwise. There we go. Look how big he's got. Can anyone believe how big he's got in nearly a month? He is spoiled rotten. He is trouble. Look, everyone's saying hi to you. Everyone's saying hi. Yeah. I can't believe how big he's got, guys, in like a month. It'll be a month on Friday. A month already. And you are just after the treats, aren't you? Mm-hmm. Which ones have we got open here? I don't know. I was told he wasn't that big. But that's about all I know. They won't grow too big. I'm hoping not much bigger. There we go. But the way he goes through his food and his treats, I don't know. No. No, he's still not sleeping any better. Paws are... 2 paws, boy. There we go. There's his paws. Only little. But, yeah, he does like his treats. He likes to wake up at 6 a.m. every morning. And he's driving me loopy. It's just a good job that he's really cute. Yeah. Hey, Shay, how you doing, sweetie? I don't think he'll get very big looking at his paws. They're so little and tiny. He's chewing now really badly. So we're trying to get out of the chewing. How are you doing, Shay, honey? Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Please don't chew my ears. Oh, yes, he is the star today. He does like to, yeah, a little bit. Hope. He's a little bit fluffy, but not too much. He's got a rather big belly. And I'm on Top Chat. What am I like? Don't forget to change from Top Chat to Live Chat, guys, because I am absolutely hopeless. But he is absolutely adorable. Thank you. I do like pink. I don't know why. You know, if you'd met me 5 years ago, you would never have seen me wearing pink. Maybe 10. But like, I would never have wore pink. I would have never wore bright colour eyeshadows. It's crazy. I started watching YouTube, started buying makeup from YouTube creators. Make that make sense. And then I started liking really bright colours all of a sudden. Now, if you'd saw me a couple of years ago, you would be really surprised how different. You'd be surprised how different I used to look a couple of years ago compared to now. It was sort of all neutral colour, eyeshadow, makeup, and dark hair. And that was me. Hey, Nanya, how you doing, sweetie? I should really put that down to 5 minutes, shouldn't I? Oh, Shay, wigs are amazing. I love wigs. Sorry about that, sweetheart. I should really put that down to 5 instead of 10. Oh, I had fun with that one. I did have fun with that one, I got to admit. Because EKC, she's one of those people who riles me the wrong way. She really does. And she infuriates me. It's something about her that, I don't know. Does anyone else feel that way with EKC? Or is that just me? She is so righteous about everything that she does that, I don't know, she just really, really rubs me the wrong way. EKC people suck, Daphne. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. The fact that she took someone's essay report, shredded it to bits, gave every insult she could, and then went on to justify doing so. Yeah, it really should be a word, if it isn't. But I'm pretty sure it is. But she really infuriates me. Definitely Nanya. Now, I approached her about the Marwan Cray case and asked her opinion on the things that, I can't think of a name now. Letitia, the stuff that she's been doing. And I said, what is your opinion on that? Now, EKC's response to me was, none of my effing business. So intelligent. A good comparison. Very good. Ignorant is probably the right word for EKC. I'm sorry, but I cannot justify what she did to Katie. I really, really can't justify what she did to Katie. I love you too. Another good word. I'm sure there are plenty we can think of. Blind. Funny story. There was a person who kept commenting on my videos. Went by the name, I believe, was Cheap Glass. This person, he or she, would come onto my videos, tell me I'm boring. They hate my videos. Yet they'd keep watching. But when I went over to see what EKC was talking about, guess who was there? But I'm boring. And I'm unintelligent. And a number of other insults. Hey, hoodie. Yeah, there's some good names around, and a lot of them I see in you. But yeah, this person decided they were going to remind me every time they watched a video how boring I was, how unintelligent I am, how irritating they find me. I don't know. I don't think so. But when I went over to EKC's channel to see what she was talking about one day, that person was there. Very loud and proud in the comments. Oh, yeah. And something you will realize if you watch EKC, right? She has a friend. Her friend is called Rakin. Now, for a long time, Rakin was never seen on camera, went behind a false name, and did things that were questionable. But then she says that Nonsense is hiding behind a fake name, an avatar, and should come out and show her face. But it's a different opinion when it's a good friend of hers and someone who is in the anti-KJ community. Oh no, I'm so I gotta take this off, guys. 1 second. Let me just turn this off. There we go. Possibly, Daphne. Here I like to hang out, have a chat, see how people are doing. And we can talk about the absolute shit show that is YouTube. Thank you, honey. Good to see you in your nonsense. And everybody else who's come in today, thank you. But yeah, when I was doing the video on EKC and nonsense, I was getting a bit infuriated on times. Not by nonsense, obviously, by the absolute ignorance that is EKC. Like, I do try to have a little bit of fun. No, EKC is EKC people suck. She's a anti-KJ community. She's one of the, you could probably call her the OGs of the anti-KJ. You may enjoy my video that I done there, nonsense. I'm quite happy to go in and review every video she does on you. Because I think a few people would find. But she does. She infuriates me. What do you want, baby? What do you want? No, Roseanne. Erica. EKC isn't Erica. EKC is EKC people suck. You don't know Ragingbritt? Oh boy. Okay, where do we start with Ragingbritt? Ragingbritt started out doing makeup. She quickly moved over to becoming an anti-KJ channel for about, you don't know Raging. Oh, this is going to be fun. Ragingbritt now does anti-family vlogging channels. Ragingbritt's a creator, yeah. I've kind of nicknamed her Ragingbritt. And the reason I've nicknamed her Ragingbritt is because she talks about the anti-family vlog. She talks about the family vlogging channels a lot. But she gets really, really angry when she's talking about them. Because there's this one family on TikTok. The Dorothy Dozen. And they make a lot of money from doing YouTube. And every video that Britt does, she talks about how much money people make. Now, by the time she gets to the amount of money, she is literally raging. Yeah. Yeah, she. She won't get in no views really on makeup, but back when Tati Westbrook was suing Katie, a lot of people switched over to being an anti-KJ. No, she has no children. Ragingbritt grew up an only child. She says that she lives with a partner and her dog, Axel. Now, I've never seen no sign of a partner. Yeah, money really does. Really, really does. Now, from what I can gather from Ragingbritt, this family make around 40k a month on TikTok. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Nanya. Tati Westbrook sued Katie. That was the first lawsuit. Then there was, what was the second one? Todd Chrisley, which is just settled. Steve McRae said that he was going to sue Katie. Hip Pocket served her, but then didn't take it any further, despite asking the anti-KJ community for money to pay for this lawsuit. What am I missing? Right, yeah. So, they gave him around 4k, but he never took it any further. Now, the year is up from the Hip Pocket service, meaning that it is now too late to take it any further. And he could not actually go to court and make a lawsuit now because of the time lapse. So he made around 4k, maybe more, out of the anti-KJ community, and they were more than happy to give it to him. And he paid out maybe 400 for the Hip Pocket service. They should have been refunded. Oh, the haters are strong. There is a massive, massive hate out there for Katie. Now, if you go to the anti-KJ channels, you have Charlotte on the web, who has wow, how does Charlotte get a 15k? She does nothing but Katie Joy. Oh, yeah. If you said to the anti-KJ community tomorrow that you wanted to sue Katie Joy, they would help you fund it in a heartbeat. Literally in a heartbeat. Hey, Melissa, how you doing, sweetie? I'm blown away. Now, I was watching Charlotte back when she just hit 1,000. That was a year ago. No, almost 2 years ago. So she's got just over 15k. Then you've got EKC People Suck at 4.5k. Hey, Dina. Hey, Melissa. You got Janet being Janet, Renelle Smith. Now, these are people who only speak on Katie. If they'd done any other footage, their views would drop like a brick. Mm-hmm. Yes. Nonsense, exactly. Now, I refuse to become an anti-KJ channel. I just don't want it. I don't want that name on me. I don't want to be known to be an anti-KJ. Great idea. Tell everyone you're suing Katie, grab a new car, maybe buy a home. Go on holiday to Disneyland even. None of them would even notice, to be honest with you. Can you please stop pulling things around, kind sir? One second, guys. Come here. Cookie. Come on. Come and get a treat. Oh, there's several channels, nonsense. Several. And you can't disagree with them. Because not one of the channels will come after you. You won't just have one of the channels coming after you, they'll all come after you. Mm-hmm. Charlotte, LB, Ronald Smith. I can't even think of all of them right now. Oh, nonsense. Because you're not anti-KJ, that's why they're talking about you. Yes, we have Puppy. Hi, Jessie, yes. Let's see. Roadhog, which I really don't want his name mentioned on this channel. Just Doom. It's insane. It is a big world out there of anti-KJs. Mm-hmm. For sure. Back with Barbie. And that is another whole shit show of his own. Oh, really? Oh, bless. Oh. Hi, Todd. How you doing? Oh, Todd, you have got to do that. Please, please do that. And for those who may not be aware, Ron Arts Guitars is Katie's husband. Todd, you really, really should do that. Definitely. I'm going to be completely honest with my thoughts on Katie. She's worked hard to get to where she is. She's worked her backside off to be where she is. And I'm kind of impressed. I'm very impressed. You can tell that Katie's worked her backside off to get that channel to where it is. Now, anyone who has a channel knows how hard it is to get numbers up. I should really drop a link. How do I do this? But like, when you work that hard to build a channel, you've got to be proud of it. This is a thing, see, does not fempoot. If you want a channel to be that big, you've got to work your backside off. It doesn't just happen overnight. You can't just come on here and all of a sudden you're up to 250,000 subscribers. You've got to work for that. You really have got to work for it. And that's what Katie's done. And I can appreciate the work that someone's put into their channel. I always wonder why we just can't have a little respect for everyone else who's on the platform. I don't see anything wrong with having a little respect for other people, whether we like them or not. That's true. That is true. Exactly nonsense. Exactly. And a lot of my opinion on Katie has changed because of this situation. Like, I've seen a whole different side to Katie. Like, she's apologized when she made mistakes. I've seen that. Yet they sit here saying she didn't apologize, she didn't do this, she done that, and that. Like, come on. How much can one person do? Hey, Nissa. Absolutely agree. Nonsense. Me too, Al. Me too. Absolutely. True. No, we don't have to spend half our time defending Katie. We shouldn't have spent our time defending anyone, really. That is cool nonsense. I wish more people would do that. But as we know, everyone likes a shit show. Mm-hmm. Agreed, Al. What am I missing? Shay, you really should have a channel. Hey, Navy. Now, ladies, don't all jump at once. Let Navy come in first. Oh. No, I believe he is a Yorkshire Terrier cross Chihuahua. Yeah. Check your autocorrect, guys, before saying hi to Navy. But you know he loves it, really. All the attention. we were talking about Ragingbritt. You love all the attention, Navy. Be fair. Okay, I'm really sorry about the noise, guys, but the puppy is going to play. Sadly, and I can't stop him. So let's try and work with it, shall we? Okay, so Ragingbritt. Let's have a look. Ragingbritt. Which one? Okay, this one should do it. Okay, for those of you who don't know who Ragingbritt is, let's give you an introduction. Okay, so here we have Ragingbritt. Just watch how overexcited this woman gets.
All right, you guys. So first things first, let's touch real quick on something that I came across on Instagram. And that is that Alicia is now offering the subscription to their Instagram. And I've talked about this a lot, especially with influencers like Brianna Kay,
Yeah,
Tiffany
she
Beeston, a lot of
often
the other
talks about
influencers that I talk about.
this woman doing that stuff to her children. Yeah, this is probably one of the safest ways to watch her, Nanya. But she does get a little overexcited when she gets talking about money.
About once the Instagram subscriptions were rolled out, a lot of them just like jumped right on the train because it's a money train, and it's how.
Oh, I highly doubt she'd subscribe to me. Who? Britt? No. Britt doesn't really mess with other channels. It's not something she does. She kind of sticks to herself. But she falls out with a lot of people too, from what I can see.
How can we monetize every single platform that we're on? How can we get the most money? Because this is their meal ticket. And it's so funny when people
No,
say,
probably
oh,
not
get a real
nonsense.
job. I have a quote real job.
Britt gets 90 to 99% of her stuff from Reddit. She doesn't watch these people. She has no interest in watching these people. Whenever she talks about them, they're boring, they're tiresome. She gets really bored. She sits there looking at her nails, filing her nails, looking in the mirror, fixing her makeup. Another person I find irritating.
That is not YouTube. But if you're doing social media the right way, and if you're not exploiting your kids and oversharing and talking about medical issues and filming.
Oh, talking about that, Dina, do you see her latest video on the dogs? Yeah, she's done another one on the dog. She's around about, I'd say between 38 and 45. Just a guess. Yeah.
Other people's children while they're in swimsuits and doing all of this problematic stuff that people don't like. Being a content creator or an influencer is a real job. It is very lucrative.
Yeah, no kids, and she knows more about looking after kids than someone with 12 does. Because this family she's talking about now literally have 12 children. If I said the Dad Challenge podcast, you probably don't know him either, do you? I'm not sure you're ready for him, though. Oh, you did see her. Yeah, same Al. Yeah, that's her home. Now, she says that she lives with a partner, but I've never seen sign of any partner living with her. Yeah. Yeah, the bins of toys. And when she complains about their shopping too, like, they should not be allowed to buy any junk food or treats for the children, none whatsoever, because, wow, that is a big talking point for her.
And you know, I don't think that it is a quote hard job. Do
Yeah,
I
I
think
agree
it's
with the
time
cargo thing.
consuming?
It's just the way she brings it. It's the way she comes across all the time. She's so sort of above herself or above everybody else that she's better than. No me, Nissa. No me.
Yes, but we just had this conversation with the Michaela situation where, yes, being an influencer is time consuming, but the amount of work that you put in versus the reward that you get out being your paycheck and all of the
Yeah,
free stuff and the
Melissa,
brand trips
definitely.
that you can go on, the time spent is absolutely worth the reward that it can pay out. And so I'm not going to ever say that being a content creator or being a YouTuber is not a real job. But I do think that it's really funny when people automatically want to come into my comments and get all over me about, oh, go get a real job, blah, blah, blah.
She's just so above herself. She thinks she knows better than everybody. Like, I couldn't imagine raising 12 kids. I have 2 at home with me, and I'm going grey. 12? No, thank you. No, thank you. I do not want to raise 12 kids. So keep in mind that she's talking about a family that has 12 kids now. It's not a family of 2 or 4. It's a family of 14. And half of these kids are adopted. So keep in mind, half of these kids are not even hers. She adopted them. Or as she calls it, her bonus children. I think it's kind of sweet, bonus children. Oh, for sure.
Well, so are you saying that talking on YouTube is not a real job? Because then what is Alicia doing? All she's doing is putting together
Oh,
ketchup
wow,
sandwiches
Roseanne.
and exploiting her kids.
I couldn't.
And it's
Honestly, I
only when I
couldn't.
talk about Alicia that I get comments like that. Because most people realize that if you're doing it the right way, there's no problem with being a full-time YouTuber. But if your content is super toxic,
Nanya, I don't know. I just talk about the crap that people come out with and try to laugh it off. Cookie. 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 But like, there are food creators who just, all they do is complain.
misogynistic, bullying, exploiting children, filming people without their consent so that you get more clicks on your video. All of these kind of sub genres of what being a bad content creator looks like, those are a problem. But if you're doing it right, there is nothing wrong with saying that you're a full-time content creator, saying that you're a YouTuber. But it just so happens that most of them end up going down this just like greedy, entitled, gross path. And that's why they're common topics on commentary channels like mine. So, was I surprised to know that Alicia was rolling out this? No, because she is about those dollars. And I think that her YouTube views are not what they were a couple months ago. A lot of people are checking out. Not everybody wants to see 1,400.
Now, this family do a lot of what I fed my kids today, what I fed my 12 kids today. Grade calls. They say what grade they're in. Yeah. Yeah, very much. But I'm going to judge how you parent. Oh, very, very much. But she's not parent shaming, though. She would never parent shame. Never. She would never parent shame.
To $2,000 grocery hauls when they're sitting there trying to build a budget to try to figure out how they're going to get through the next 4 days of meals for them and their children. That is not what people like to consume on a long.
Dina, if you left your 2 children with her, she'd last probably an hour, max. An hour, max, she would last with 2 kids. Oh, no parent shaming. Never.
Long-term basis. And I was talking to one of y'all over on Instagram, and she used to be a Dr. D Dozen supporter, and now she's kind of seen the issues that a lot of people have with Alicia. And I was talking to her, and I said, it would be really cool to see Alicia actually turn this thing around before it's too late and share some stuff about herself. Like, why do we know so much about your kids? Tell us about your childhood. Tell us about where you grew up. Tell us about your favorite family traditions, and tell us what your favorite Christmas gift was ever. Tell us about your time in high school or college. Why don't you tell us what medications you're on? Since you want to blast.
She has 1 dog. 1. And she said her dog may need a hip x-ray. Last week she said if the dog is still limping next week, we're going to take him for an x-ray. Labs are prone to having hip problems, especially if they're a little overweight. Yeah, exactly, Dina. Labs naturally love water. It is instilled in them from birth. They love water. Axel, that little boy needs a pool with lots of room in it. Would you say there's arthritis in him, Dina? Because I think he's got a little arthritis in his back legs. Oh, Jay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, she got Axel from a breeder. Love it, Hope. I would say that Axel has a little arthritis. That makes sense. He needs so much TLC, it's unreal. At the end of her videos, you will see her give the dog 1 treat. And then you will see Axel sit there as if he's waiting for another one. But you know he ain't going to get one. It's kind of heartbreaking. It actually makes me kind of sad. Oh, Dina, I know that you've got a lot of experience with dogs, honey. Sometimes finding the right dog to adopt for the right family is difficult, Nissa. It can be really difficult to find the right dog to foster for the family. Yes. Shay, can you drop Dina's page in, her link in, please? Hi, Instant Karma. How are you doing, honey? But that lab, he needs a pool, a big one, and a lot of work, and an x-ray on his legs. Not waiting a week. I'm good, honey, thank you. But I don't know if you can see him there in the background. He is right by here. Poor baby. Okay. Oh, Daphne, for sure. Yeah. Same here. I love animals, any animals. Thank you, Shay. No, if I froze. Let's do a little bit more here.
Your kids' medical issues all over the place. Why don't you go down your medical history? She's going to have to switch up her content a little bit in order to make this a long-term thing, because it's rinse and repeat. And hey,
But that's
some
what
people
people
might say
seem to like on
commentary is
TikTok,
rinse and
isn't it?
repeat. You're complaining about the same things. That's fine. But guess what? At least I'm not exploiting my kids and being an asshole on the internet. Two more
No,
things
you're
I
just
want to
being an
touch on
asshole
before
on the
I get
internet.
into my personal obsessions as of right now. First things first, she posted on YouTube about these lockers. She thinks these lockers are noteworthy and just the best thing ever. I think that they come off as sort of institutional, like too much like they're at school.
Why would lockers come off as institutional? Now, these lockers were bought for the kids to put their coats and shoes and things in to keep them all in one place. That doesn't sound institutional to me. That says teaching organization to me. Maybe I missed something. But I don't know. 12 kids, 12 lockers. Each way to put their coat, shoes, bags. Sounds more like common sense to me.
School, and that's just obviously my kind of take from the outside. But as I said before, the most important thing is that they are not secure. Those lockers could, and I hope they won't, but they very, very well could fall on one of the children, and that would just be an absolute catastrophe.
I
And
agree,
it's
Dina.
because
Definitely.
of her neglect, her rushing the project, her not wanting to spend the extra money or take the extra time to actually do this project the right way so that they're secure for her children. Now, a lot of people in the comments were calling her out. So anyone who wanted to take the side of Alicia and say, oh, she just doesn't know. She doesn't know. Well, I call BS, because number one, she's an adult. Number two, if she didn't know, her husband should know. Third, I know for a fact that she's all over the comments of her YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram, because all she does.
These kids are not all young children. They're not young children. They know not to climb on things like lockers. Wow. Oh, I would be the same, Nissa. I wouldn't be able to go into somewhere that sells pets and leave without them. It would just cripple me. I'd have to take one every time I went in there.
Does is reply to people all day long, and there were tons of people calling her out and saying, please secure these lockers, please fix these, don't allow the kids to use them until they're properly installed. So if you want to play naive and your husband wants to play naive,
I'm so sorry, Insta.
I know you're all over the comments. People were calling you out, and
so
you
sad
still have not
to say goodbye to a
fixed
pet.
them. And I'm getting kind of tired of this, oh, she doesn't know card that y'all stands want to pull out for Alicia all the time. I don't think that she is as naive as y'all think she is. I think that she's
I wouldn't say they looked unsafe. They were really heavy. So no, I wouldn't have said they looked unsafe. Because she couldn't even move them by herself. I completely understand, Instant. I had an emotional support dog I lost 2 years ago, and I couldn't replace her for a long time. It literally took me 2 years to replace her. And then a month ago, my husband came home with my son, and in my son's arms was this little gorgeous baby. Oh, bless. But now we have this gorgeous little boy who is literally into everything and destroying my bedroom and absolutely having a blast. I was actually on a live stream while he brought the puppy home. I was completely and utterly just blown away. Like, I couldn't believe it. I thought they'd gone to the shops. Oh, yeah. I must have looked like a right clown. It was crazy. It will be a month on Friday, guys. Can you believe that? Can you believe it will be a month on Friday since it was like, wow. I didn't know what to say. And to be on a live stream while they came in with him was like, what? The stream's actually still up. But it was wild.
Through content so that she can post the next thing. She does not want to edit because that takes up time. She also doesn't want to send uncut video to an outsider, my opinion, allegedly. And she just wants to post as much as she can.
Yeah, same here, Dina. We get more packages for the puppy than we do for me.
So the she doesn't know card doesn't fly with me. And I really hope that those lockers don't fall on one of her children. God help us if there is an accident because of her laziness and her husband's laziness, she will, I'm not even going to say it. Let's just hope that she fixes them before something bad actually happens.
We're at the point now that if he
Now,
finds a piece
thirdly,
of paper,
I can't show you all the video
he
because
drags
I
you around the
made
bedroom
a
for an hour
promise to
while I'm
myself
trying
that
to
I
sleep.
wasn't going to show any of her kids on my channel.
He does not like to sleep.
But I want you guys to pay very close attention on her TikToks to...
Like, right now, we have 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. This is my desk. I think he's a little spoiled. There are more treats on my desk for him than me. And when I say more than me, there is nothing on my desk for me. But he is very spoiled.
There's a set of twin boys that she has. And one of these boys, as of lately, and I get her TikTok sent to me all the time over on Instagram, how you can save them and send to people. And one of these boys
Hi,
has
Elizabeth.
been
How you doing, sweetheart?
very,
Nice
very
to see you.
sad recently. And I know that kids kind of go through different things, you know, they're stressed, they're happy, they're dealing with school, they're trying to deal with siblings and all this kind of stuff. And
Oh,
they're told to
Shay, was
smile
she
for the
waiting for
camera
it
every
to...
time Alicia is around, which is all the time. But I see the expressions on this kid's face and it almost makes me cry.
Elizabeth, I
Because
can't do EKC her.
you can tell.
I just can't. But, so this here is Ragingbritt, as I have kindly nicknamed her. She's actually pretty calm in this one. When she told me that it was none of her effing business when I was explaining things that were going on to her, I don't think I misunderstood her. I think, Elizabeth, on this one, we may have to agree to disagree, honey. I've tried giving EKC numerous chances, but she has a very, very one-track mind. I'm not saying that she's not smart, Elizabeth. I'm not saying that she's not smart. I just can't with her. You was nonsense. You was. You really, really was. And to a degree, nicer than you should have been. Because even on panel, she was patronizing towards you. And how many videos has she made on you since? I'm not saying that EKC isn't smart. Ignorant, maybe. Well, you would. That is the instant thing that you get from her. I went to college until they tested me for dyslexia. Now, here's my question. Did I pass the test by them saying I was dyslexic, or did I fail? Because if I passed, that would be the one and only test I ever passed in my life, and I'm really, really proud of myself. But if I failed, then I don't know. Me too. I thought I passed too. But you wasn't nasty nonsense. You weren't nasty to her. You was more forgiving than I would have been, put it that way. And I understand that Elizabeth has a different opinion of EKC than I do. And I acknowledge that and I accept that, and that's okay. We don't always have to agree. Is who in Scotland? Oh, I agree, Dina. I definitely agree. And you know, when you don't always agree with someone, it's not always a bad thing. Because you don't have the same opinion doesn't mean that it has to be a bad experience. From a disagreement could become a conversation. And where that conversation ends, it all depends on the people in the conversation. Now, I understand that Elizabeth likes EKC, likes Erin, and there are them of us who don't. Yeah, Nonsense has a channel. Can someone, Shay or someone, please drop Nonsense and any of the channels, please, so we can get everyone's channel out. But Nonsense has been, how long have you been around now, Nonsense? About a month, 2? Oh, Nanya, that would be so boring. It would be so boring to be around people you always agree with. Nonsense has been around for a little while now, and I love her channel. Go check it out. Yeah, I was thinking maybe tour. Well, you know nonsense. If you did leave YouTube now, you'd probably have people following you over to Facebook and harassing you and begging you to come back. I may be the leader of that party too. We may have to harass you until you come back if you left YouTube now. Who said you're KJ? Now, if you was KJ, you would have been on here for, I believe, 4 years now. Now, I'm pretty sure that most of the people in Europe have seen the video that I done on you and EKC. Well, EKC done on you. And I think they enjoyed it. What was people's thought on the video that I done EKC versus nonsense? Oh, for sure, Nanya. Everybody is KJ. If you don't believe, or you're not against Katie. I haven't. I've never been accused of being KJ. I'm feeling kind of left out now, guys. Okay, Shay hasn't either, so now I'm not so left out. He is new. I had him almost a month. It'll be a month on Friday, Elizabeth. His name's Cookie. I don't think the accent would fit, though, Instant. Daphne, I don't think the accent fits, honey. Now I'm Katie. Oh boy. Do you know the one thing I hate watching is myself? I hate my accent. They probably would. They probably would, just to have someone to take it out on. Are you serious? Your real voice is still a voice changer? Okay, now I'm just blown away. I hate my accent. Hate it. I can't listen to my own accent. I don't even watch my own videos. If I have to watch my own videos, I'm cringing. See, I don't get it. Everyone says they love my accent, and it just grinds me. It's horrible. I don't edit. I don't edit. Everything I do, I put up as it comes out, so it's more genuine. I feel like but the more genuine I make it, the more people will then relate to it. Does that make sense? Like, I know that I can come across as passionate on times. There is one video out there of me that someone done commentary on. And now some of you will know this video. Shay probably knows it. It is me apologizing to somebody. Now, this apology video went on to be a talking point. And I ended up in the stream where they were talking about it, and I just wanted to curl up in a ball and cry. No false narratives. Oh, I did screw up majorly, and I did have to apologize. And I don't know how many people were talking about that video, but there was quite a few people talking about it for about a good week. And it was horrible. Elizabeth, it's not like that. It's really difficult to explain. Erin has a one-track mind, and her focus is on destroying Katie. I have no reason to destroy Katie. I have tried talking to EKC. I'm froze. I'm not in Scotland. I'm in Wales. I'm not Ireland. I'm in Wales. There are a lot of people out there trying to destroy Katie. I have no reason to destroy her. I genuinely have no reason to want to destroy her. Exactly nonsense. That is so true. A lot of them would have no content left. I just can't with you, Casey. I've tried. I've really tried. And when the Marvin McCann stuff came up and Letitia was playing all those games, Erin decided to befriend Molly Golightly of all people, which is a woman that I don't say this about many people, but I cannot stand her. Yeah, Charlotte. But if I want to keep up on the lawsuits, I normally go to I've forgotten her name now. The lawyer. Emily D. Baker. Molly is trash. Molly is complete and utter trash. When I did that video covering her talking about the three children who are no longer here because of their father, and she came on shouting and screaming that it was the mother's fault. I cried. I'm really freezing up, ain't I? I literally cried. The way that she went off on her mother. That was a mother who was grieving 3 of her children. Molly is worse. Molly is worse than Katie. Emily D. Baker, yes. I got a video on your instant. Let me just see which one it is a second. But I got a video on you, and it was either while I'd done it or I came off camera and I cried. Okay, so this is the video. I think this is the one. But it was horrible. The way she spoke about that mother, the way she screamed at her. I will never look at Molly the same way again. All I could think about was that mother. A mother who will never get to put her children to bed again. Who will never get to put their shoes on for them to go to school. Or pick up their coats after they come home. The little things that we take for granted every day. It is the little things that hurt the worst. I will never understand how she could do what she did in that video. How cruel and heartless this woman is. Just look at what she done to the Wells family. Oh, nonsense. Because they like the shit show, Elizabeth. Michelle made over 3K subscribers in a week. Not because they like her, not because they enjoy watching her, because of the shit show. Hey Jack, how you doing, honey? Welcome, thank you. They ain't laughing with her. Show me 10 people who are laughing with her. I do, Navy. I do now. For sure. Like, they're not laughing with her. They're laughing at the shit show. They're laughing at her being an idiot on camera. Texting toast. Like, thank you. No. I wouldn't waste my time on her instant. She ain't worth my energy. I don't have enough energy to waste on someone like Molly. Definitely nonsense. Yes. Definitely Navy. It is exhausting. And every so often you have to take a step back. I normally don't, because I tried watching a few and I can't do the volume adjusting every time she decides to scream out of nowhere. Like, I watched her last night and oh my God. Yeah, Hope, I think it's an act. I have, Jack. I would have to get a link for that. I don't know my link. Molly knows what she's doing. She's done this several times now. Hi, Tisha. How you doing, honey? I can. You would have to show yourself before I turn the camera on, of course. This isn't the first time for Molly to do this, and it certainly won't be the last. She says that she's not gonna. I just dropped the link in here, Jack. The link's in the chat. I believe in apologizing to Elizabeth. No, he's not in the back room. Oh, okay. Yeah, 1 second. IG link. There you go. Oh, Brit is awful. Brit is really awful. And the whole song and dance about someone tapping the window? No. Why did anyone believe that? Radiant Brit. Instant. Why did anyone believe that Molly heard someone tapping the window? Probably. That is the most obvious answer to me, Elle. Brit talks bad about anyone, Elizabeth. Literally everyone. She really, really does. She talks bad about every creator she talks about. Do you know what really cracks me up is when she's like, I'm so bored of these people, yet she'll carry on watching and criticizing literally everything they buy in the shopping list, every penny they spend. Oh no. Of course, Elizabeth. You didn't have to apologize, honey. You had nothing to apologize for. You're good, sweetie. I'm sorry, but I think that Amber is taking things way too far. I don't agree with what she's doing. By a long shot. I believe Michelle is vulnerable. I think they're using Michelle. She is easy to manipulate, in my opinion. They know that. That's why they're using her. I am very concerned for Michelle. Because I think no matter how far it goes, Molly wouldn't stop it and she wouldn't care. Elizabeth, you're good, honey. Elizabeth, if you want to talk after we finished here, I'm more than happy if you're on IG or Twitter. You have nothing to apologize for. Yeah, go away, please, Jack. You're disgusting. Get this guy blocked. Oh my God. Gross. I don't know so much, Roseanne. I can't believe what are disgusting. Gross. The stroke was in 2019, I believe, instant. Oh, thank you, nonsense. Thank you. I blocked him, Shay. It's okay, honey. I should have done it on my phone, shouldn't I? Hang on. Report. Yeah, I just reported him anyway. You wouldn't have, honey. He was in the back room. I'm so glad I checked the camera before I put him up. Disgusting. Well, that Jack guy decided he was going to show a little more than his face, put it that way. Yeah. Bits would be one word for it. He did show his nonsense. Okay, that just sounded perfect. Yes, he showed it his full view. It's not something I'm going to get banned over, put it that way. It's okay, Instant. Nobody but me seen it. Ugh. Oh. That's the first time that's ever happened to me. I had a gut feeling, though, that he was going to do something. You know the way he was acting? I just had a feeling that he was going to do something. Dirty bastard. Dirty, dirty bastard. He was just acting a little bit strange. I'm so glad I trusted my gut instinct. Dude. Oh. Yeah, I can just... Yeah, we'll know what you mean then. His comments just seemed a little off to me. I'm so glad I wasn't the only one who thought that. Hi, Snowbird. How are you doing, sweetie? How are you doing, Snowbird? I'm doing okay, thank you, honey. I'm on the mend, thank God. Yeah, it's been a little while. But then again, I've been off for over a week. Yeah, until you see them naked. Trolls are great. I just don't want to see a naked one. Thank you, Shay. No one needs naked trolls. There you go, guys. Enjoy some naked troll. That's the only naked troll you're going to see around here. I did two. I did two nonsense. I just couldn't help myself with that one. That just had to be done. Oh, I just had to leak it. Instant. I just had to leak it. Yes. Yes, Clem. I just had a troll flash me. I think my troll looked better, though. You guys are so lucky that I gotta click them in. Definitely. Oh, it's okay, Clem. No one's seen it. Nobody apart from me. I gotta get that image out of my head somehow. I feel violated, guys. Yeah, I'm glad I missed that one too, nonsense. I do need therapy, guys. I really, really do. And my eyes disinfected. No. Okay, we need to play something to take that image out of my mind. And I have an idea, because I know there's a few of you who haven't seen this. So I'm going to get something up. We're going to put something else in my head so I'm not thinking about that. Is it this one? Yeah, a bleach eye wash would be really, really good. So this one. believe it is. Oh, you didn't see? Did you miss Molly Golightly exposing her full chest, Shay? When I say full chest, I mean full chest. This one. Okay, I have it. Let's think about something other than what I've just seen. She's going to be loving it. She's probably finding it. Leave the girl. Leave her alone. Okay. For those who didn't see what happened a month ago, she's absolutely beautiful. Hey, baby. Oh, my husband and son have just come back. I can't listen to my voice. What's that? What's that?
Be careful. Oh, yes. He's kind of... Be careful, his claws are kind of soft.
And there's my little man. Oh my God. Look at this. Oh, look how little he was there. Oh. You got him for me?
Yes.
Thank you.
I picked him up all here.
Thank you.
I picked him up into the...
Oh.
Kind of cute. Like several. I could...
He's grown so much in a month, though. Oh, hello. I can't believe how much he's grown in a month, guys. I know. Oh my goodness.
Oh, yes. He actually...
Oh, you're okay.
Yes.
Cookie, come here, baby.
He's smaller than my biggest...
Come here.
My
He's smaller
big
than your dog, isn't he? Yeah. Come on. Oh, Cookie.
I know he's going to be...
Okay, guys, I am completely blown away by you. Come and see.
Oh, yes. He's sad.
Oh, baby. He'll be okay. He needs to settle in. Look how much he's grown in a month.
I know. Yeah,
Careful, Anna.
And he's nicer than my... And he's kinder when I pick him up.
He really has
My
grown
own dog
so
don't
much.
supposed to be like this. Hello.
That would be a month on Friday. Look how big he is in a month, guys. Now I can think of something else. He's still tiny, yeah, but he's so... I can't believe how much he's grown. Oh, my little boy. He is one of a kind, Clem. Definitely all the treats, Shay. But he eats like it's like food's going out of fashion. It's kind of nice to have a reminder a month after, seeing how much he's grown. I literally had no idea. None. And in they came with this little guy. It was insane that night was. Oh, cute Tish. He's half Chihuahua, I believe. Half Chihuahua, half Yorkshire Terrier. I can't have big dogs. They cause me to dislocate because of the medical issues that I have. The last thing I want is to be walking him and to dislocate my wrist or my shoulder or my elbow. I'm trying to train him to walk next to the wheelchair. Not fun. Been trying to go around the house with him on the lead with the wheelchair. But he kind of decides to take a side step into where the wheel is. So we got a lot of training with that to go. He doesn't like to sleep though. Eat yes. Nonsense. Ask away, please. Yep, he is still the star of the show. I am more than happy to talk about it. I have EDS type 3 hypermobility that I know of. I can't get a doctor to test me for any other types. Hi Elizabeth, you okay, honey? Yeah, it can be a real pain in the backside when you wake up and your kneecap is pointing in the wrong direction. I was 37 when I got diagnosed. I always knew there was something not right with my body, but getting doctors to listen was a whole other story. They treat you like there's nothing wrong because they can't see it right at that time. And I'm still learning a lot about it myself because it was only a few years I got diagnosed. But I take each day as it comes. Try to stay positive. And remember what I got to live for. Now, if you'd spoken to me 10 years ago, I was a completely different person. Yeah, I have a few braces. I have one that sort of keeps my arm from moving because I have a lot of problems with my shoulder. Before knowing about having the condition, doctors would treat me like I was a hypochondriac. And it came to a point that I was almost believing them. And then one of my sisters got in contact with me and told me that she and my brother had been diagnosed with this condition to speak to a doctor. Now, that didn't change things straight away. There was another 3 to 4 years after that of trying to get doctors to refer me to the right specialist. Doctors can be horrible. The last thing I ever want to do is take tablets, but it's what I have to do. And when doctors don't hear you when you're saying things to them, it can become really sort of detrimental on your own mental health. But being diagnosed answered so many questions. I think the hardest thing to come to terms with has been the wheelchair. No, honey, Wales. Oh, instant. That must have been so hard, honey. I can't imagine how you got through that. I became wheelchair dependent about 4 years ago. It was shortly after I had a stroke. No problem, honey. That's okay, Elizabeth. You're absolutely fine. Honestly, you're absolutely fine. I've had some battles with myself over becoming wheelchair dependent. There was a time there where I didn't want the wheelchair. I wanted to be able to play with my kids. But then I would be in more pain. And hey, sleepyhead, how you doing, honey? Cookie. So it took a lot for me to accept the wheelchair. Thank you, honey. Hi, Sunny. How are you, honey? Okay, let's stop talking about the depressing stuff, shall we? Unless anyone has questions, that is. If there's anyone who's tough on me, I'm the toughest on myself than anyone could be. I will push and push and push myself until I can't do it no more. Oh, definitely. Well, it was a little bit of the anti-KJ community, Sleepy, earlier on in the video, and some Ragingbritt. I think that's a good name for her, you know? Ragingbritt. Told to quit vaping. Wow. I told them where they can stick their quitting. What else can happen to me? There's nothing else that can go wrong with my health. Everything's already messed up enough. It really is, Sleepy. Yeah. Wow. I've got about 6 vapes. Thank you. It's one of many. Ragingbritt. Yeah. Yeah. Me too, Sleepy. Me too, Instant. Sorry. Cocky. Come on. And in the next couple of weeks, my kitchen is getting redone, so I'll be able to cook again. I haven't been able to cook since I've been in the wheelchair, and I love cooking. Yes, the puppy and my little boy are so adorable. I used to love cooking. But in the next couple of weeks or so, I'm having units put in that rise and fall, so I'll be able to use the kitchen, which I'm so excited about. Because I would just go out in the kitchen and I would bake and bake and bake. Because the units are too high for me to use. It's been horrible. Now the only problem I got is I'm not able to put my kids to bed. Because I've been refused a lift to go upstairs because everything I need is downstairs. And that's the one thing that really, really hurts me. If I want to get a stair lift, I'd have to pay for one myself. I got a few videos on Ragingbritt Sleepyhead. I kind of get what you mean. I hate the way she sits there judging people like she's Miss Perfect. But then if you look at her life, it doesn't actually look as perfect as she's making out. I have never seen a sign of her having a partner who lives with her, who she speaks about quite often. But I've never seen any sign that she lives with another person. Oh, sleepyhead, she's far, far worse than she was back then. Far worse. Has anybody seen any signs of her living with a partner? Because I ain't seen any. None at all. To me, that looks like a single person's home. Good night, Instant. Thank you for joining. Exactly, sleepyhead. That is exactly what I see. Possibly, Shay. Whatever floats her boat. I only say anything because of the way she judges other people generally. People who are that judgmental of of other people's lives, who thinks she has the right to say, oh, you spend too much money. They make me want to judge them. And you, Elizabeth. She literally makes me want to judge her. She judges everything, but then acts like she doesn't judge. At least own it if you're going to parent shame. No, but you probably live in a home where it looks like you live with a partner. My husband doesn't come on camera, but he comes into the room once or twice every now and again. I don't know. She did do long ones at one point. Now she sort of just does like reactions to people's videos. But in Britt, when you look at her, when you look at her in a house, in a bedroom, in a car, that doesn't look like other people live there. I feel like you're looking more at a bachelor pad, which is no way a bad thing. I think I'd like a bachelor pad at some time. When I think about living with a husband and 2 young kids, right? Now and again, a bachelor pad would be nice. But then I'd miss my kids too much. So, I don't know. It's kind of torn. Yeah, definitely sleepyhead. Like, we all think about having that lovely clean house where everything's in place. But then you realise that wouldn't have any kids in it. And my kids are what keep me going every day. My kids are what give me the reason to get up every morning. So having that perfect house wouldn't really be that much fun. Now, not having to maneuver a wheelchair around my kids' toys would be great. You're welcome, sleepyhead. I hope to see you around soon. Like, Ragingbritt was one of the reasons I started my YouTube channel. Because the way she judged people was like horrible. How anybody could sit and judge another person the way she does. The way she tears apart people's lives. For just living. For just existing. I don't know how they do it. And then coming across Molly. That one was a game changer. I don't know how she has any sort of idea that what she's saying is right. Did you, sleepyhead? Have I seen you and you before then? Do we know your other name? Now I'm interested. Oh, thank you, sleepyhead. Thank you so much. Oh, now I'm interested. Really interested. Probably started with an N. I think I know, but I'm not sure if I want to say it. Last one. No, I'm confused. That's going to bug me now, sleepyhead. Oh, honey, I'm so sorry you had to go through that. You shouldn't have to change your name because of that. Bye, Tisha. Thank you for joining us, honey. Oh, sleepyhead, I'm so sorry. But I can assure you that wouldn't happen in this chat. Bullying just isn't allowed. Isn't acceptable. I love that you're a teacher, though. So I've got a fun day tomorrow, guys. I got to phone a special needs school to see if they can get my daughter referred there. Sleepyhead, if you don't want to say it, you keep it to yourself, honey. We're all good. It sucks they were making fun of you, though. I hate that. Thank you, Tisha. See you around soon, honey. Bye, sleepyhead. I think I'm going to probably call it a night too, guys. It's like 1:10 here. Yeah, me too. This school my daughter's in at the moment, they're saying they can cope, but they're not showing me they can cope. Like the school are trying to push her into potty training and she's not ready. She's non-verbal. She'll go into the toilet and sit there, and 10 minutes later she's wetting herself. And then we got like 4 loads of washing to go through every day. And it's not fair on her, you know. Good night, Nissa. I hate seeing them try to push her when she's not ready. So tomorrow I have to get hold of a special needs school and see what I can do to get her in there. Which is not going to be fun. I know a good school already, Al. I actually did work experience there when I was in school. And they really are a good school. Special needs and everything. Like, I'm amazed we've got a diagnosis as autism already at 6. Because getting girls diagnosed is supposed to be really hard. I know, Snowbird. I just want the best for her. That's all I want. Because she is such a precious little thing. She scared the death out of me one day, guys. She climbed out of the living room window. She literally climbed out of my living room window, right? Now she's 6. She's non-verbal. And she had a pull-up and a t-shirt on. I had never been so terrified in my entire life. And honestly, I was traumatized. Like, she is my world. She is my absolute world. But, yeah, me too, Snowbird. Even now thinking about it, right, I just want to cry. Because I never, ever want her to be in a position where she wouldn't be able to get home. Because she doesn't talk. She wouldn't know her address. She wouldn't even be able to show you. But, like, my whole world fell apart in that 15 minutes. I was a mess. I was the biggest mess you could imagine. And the moment we found her, I couldn't breathe. She talks a little bit, Tisha. Like, she can sing songs. She can sing songs all day long. But to have a conversation with her, it's just not there. She will tell her Paw Patrol puppies to eat her food and then face pound them into her plate. That's a thing. Or she will make them drink a pop. But you couldn't sit down and have a conversation with her. She doesn't see any danger whatsoever. She will get into anything. But you know what? Now, she does love playing with the phone. That is sometimes the only way you can get her to calm down when she has one of her fits. She watches some of the silliest cartoons on YouTube. And how she finds them, I don't know. But she is really smart. She was writing her numbers down when she was 3. That's a good idea, Shay. That's a really good idea. Thank you. What I was thinking about doing was writing my phone number inside her clothes. She blows me away, Tisha. She literally blows me away. Like, she's been writing 1 to 10 down since she was 3, and the alphabet by herself. She loves those like magnetic drawing boards where you can cross things out and start again. She has been through so many of those things, it's unreal. That's what I was thinking about doing, Snowbird. If I make a tag and stitch it inside her clothes, and if she did manage to get out again, she does, Tish, yes. The moment she started writing down the alphabet, I started doing it with her. And she blew me away. You think she's not listening, but when she's in school, she'll stay to one side, but then when the other kids are finished, she'll go along and do her part. Like, she's taking it all in. She's literally taking everything they're saying in. But the biggest issue we have with her is food. Where children take in 1 piece of fruit for their break, Elsie may have to take 3. Because she will go around taking the fruit. She will take their food. She will take the lunch boxes. She will eat and eat and eat until she is sick. Ah, that's a good idea, Shay. That is a really, really good idea. We waiting to have alarms put on our doors to make sure that if she does try to go out, then the alarm will go off. Oh, wow. That's fascinating, Tish. Right now, she's into number blocks, Paw Patrol, and Bing. That's her favorite things right now. But in school, we got to send extra fruit in with her because she'll just take fruit off the other children. And she's definitely not shy about that, let me tell you. But she's in her own little bubble. And sometimes I wish I knew what she was thinking. Because she is just... They probably have them on Amazon, honey. They are amazing. She is incredibly amazing. She's so funny. I'm just glad we could get her diagnosed at a young age. Because my oldest son was diagnosed when he was 16. And that was a battle too. But I just wish I knew what she was thinking. Really, Tish? That's amazing. I love that. Okay, Shay, that would be great. I'll find them. I hope so. It's amazing to watch them. I know you did, honey. You're great. You're amazing. But like, I sit and I watch her, and she's so happy in her own little world. She's so happy there in her own little world. Okay, I'm not going to say the name of the person who sent this, but thank you so much. My children are my absolute world, Tish. They what gives me the strength to keep going. No matter how hard my health gets or how bad it gets, I got them that I know that I need to be there for. They will give me the strength to get through each and every day. And it is so amazing when you see them learning. And they're sitting there and they're doing their own little thing, but you know she's taking everything in. Everything. Now we got her this little box thing because she loves music and she loves stories. We got her this. Now, if your kid loves stories, this needs charging at the moment. You put these on top, and it has stories and songs and everything on it. One of the most amazing things I ever bought for them. You got a little Nemo. Definitely. It's called a Tony box. Yeah, Tony box. And you can get different ones of these. Let me show you. Because they are amazing. Okay.
Meet the Tony Box, a screen-free, imagination-building listening experience for kids ages 3 and up. The Tony Box comes to life the moment you place one of our magical, magnetic, collectible Tony figurines on top of the box. Each Tony contains their own songs to sing.
That's why a bear can rest at ease with just the bare necessities of life.
Stories to tell.
His eyes are orange. His tongue is black. He has purple prickles all over his back.
And worlds to explore.
At night, Ariel saw strange lights shimmering over the ocean and swam up to investigate.
Want to design your own listening adventure?
I know, right?
Creative Tonys allow you to record up to 90 minutes of custom audio fun. Whether you're singing your own silly songs, reading bedtime stories, or telling family stories from afar.
When I was a little girl, my grandparents had an orange tree in their front yard too. I can't wait for the memories I'll get to make with you.
With Creative Tonys, the possibilities are endless. Designed for little listeners, the Tony Box is a lovable storytime friend that makes it easy for kids to start and stop stories, adjust volume, skip ahead, and rewind all on their own. Parents can rest easy, knowing they are always in control through the Tony app. But since the Tony Box contains no screens, ads, or microphones, it's a safe and secure experience you can feel good about. Soft enough to snuggle, tough enough to hold up to rough play, and an ever-growing collection of Tonys to inspire creativity, incite curiosity, and build bonds between children and characters. Tonys. One little box.
They are so cool. They really are really, really cool, and mine love it. We got ours for Elsie May when it was her birthday. But because it needs charging, it's ended up in Mummy's room. So I gotta put this on charge tomorrow so she can play with it after school. These little things you can get loads. You can get all the Disney characters. They're really, really great. And they're really, really sturdy too. Oh, more than welcome. If I find something good that kids who struggle with, be good, huh? One day, Sonny, one day. Oh no, Shay. Is it that good? But Al, you are blessed in so many other ways. I oh. I hear you there, Shay. Every once in a while you get someone who is cuckoo for cocoa nuts. Oh wow, we've been on here 3 hours, guys. Me too, Tish. Me too. I'm going to say goodnight. Thank you, everyone, for joining. It's been great, as always. Thank you for the PayPals. That's cute. Shay, that is too cute. I am absolutely burned out, guys, and I gotta phone this school tomorrow. So I'm gonna say goodnight. God bless. Oh no. Poor Thor. Poor Thora. Good night, everybody. Oh, bless. Poor Thor. Thank you, Snowbird. Thank you for joining, everyone. Good night.